Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the fourth-ranked team of the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Give to the running back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Hart. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll leave it with him. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Dumps it off in the flats. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On fourth down, looking to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Got room at the 35. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Howard. Pressure coming. Still on his feet. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. Running the daylight from inside his 25. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Here comes the offense on second down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Still on his feet at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Defense, defense, defense. No one is giving an inch, and the stats bear that out after 3. And this is just the way you want it. The game will be won or lost in the fourth quarter as we take a look at the stats through 3. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
They'll try the run. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Dropping back, it's Howard. They're bringing heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moment. Costly play.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Ohio State.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
With the score all time.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Defense were always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
Touchdown, Ohio State! They take the lead here in overtime.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. Did not get it, and instead of kicking the extra point, they missed the 2, and the lead is 6.
Ohio State, 6. Eastern Michigan, 0.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati, as we'll see a squad from the back, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Bobcats will have some work to do after that short return. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time. The defense was able to get a negative play.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Scanning the field, it's Navarro. Coming out. They cough it up near their own goal line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
And the Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Getting some heat. Gets away. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Slips away. Trying to get to him. Moving out of the pocket. Gets away. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Escapes trouble. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And they'll send out the kicker to try. He fakes it. They fake it. Goes to the tight end. Fighting off the defender. And he's dragged down. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. How about this crowd rattling the rafters and trying to help their defense? And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Feeling some heat. And the ball's free. He just kept going backwards. You have to. Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking.
You know, the field's about 53 yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The give to the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground.
Oh, they knock it free. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, you could tell. I had the running back taken care of too, nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
First down here for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Pressure coming. They're bringing heat. Pocket starts to collapse. Escapes the sack. Coming after him. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Wants to throw on 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
Steps out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch, called for and made. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing up.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. To the air, it's Snyder. Getting some heat. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out they're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On second down, they'll take to the air. Powers through the defender. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. All defense so far, nobody giving an inch. And how long has it been since you've seen a scoreless game through 3 periods? It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the fourth. Trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Steps away. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
He is brought down, but, man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, get plenty of yards, and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys. Good luck stopping.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Ohio State.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Here we go. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. So Ohio State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Off play action on first down. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Trying play action. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete as he tried to nestle that ball in along the sideline. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Howard. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. It's 4th down, and oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block came napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. So Eastern Michigan's offense will have its first possession of the game. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Back to pass, it's Snyder. Swings it out to the flat. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Here's the punt, and it is not a very good one. A short punt. That is not a great special teams play as the ball is marked dead inside their own 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Might be looking to run. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Slides away. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense has been dominant. We reached the end of the third quarter. Nobody's been able to get on the board as we check out the stats. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the fourth. Quarterback will audible, trying to get the corner. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Marked out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming up.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Leaves it with the back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Dropping back, it's Snyder. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And that's not exactly the most advantageous situation as the ball is spotted at their own 40-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
How about that? Forget about overtime. Great execution. This crowd is going nuts because that is perfectly done. Taking all the clock, scoring, getting the W.
When you dream of these scenarios, you never think the touchdown comes with 28 seconds left. It's always 3, 2, 1, horn, gun, ball game, and they got it done.
And that is heartbreaking for the defense as well, guys. They needed one stop, one big stop at a critical juncture of the game, and I know for them moving forward, that's a play they're not going to soon forget.
No, in ways I could have executed a little bit better, but the offense ain't feeling that way. They're feeling really good about putting that drive together when it mattered most and getting the ball in the end zone.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.